Everybody gets holds on to being this artist or holds on to this material for 20 years. I'm at this point now. Every 2 years, I want to drop a special. Why? Because it's not about the desperation. It's about me. I want to look at how I develop as an artist every 2 years. I get bored with material. I can't do 5 years doing the same set.
Right.
I feel like that's cheating the game to me because I only got so much storage space in my brain, right? I don't have writers, right? So I'm writing all this shit and I'm performing it. Like I write new shit on the stage.
It's amazing.
I don't ever write it down. I'm at the Jay-Z point where I don't write my jokes down. I go premise. Let me go on stage and see where this goes. I did my special, what's the name of the last one?
I know it. You know what it is?
I did Wokish. The next week, I started working on brand new material, right? When I did, you know what it is? I did the special. 5 days later, I was in Baltimore with a brand new fucking hour to work on. I didn't touch any of the material. I retire that shit. I get it out of my brain. Why? Because I only got so much storage space. And when you hoard your brain, all you're doing is stopping your creativity. I need to get shit in. That's why sometimes I write stuff down because if I don't, I gets kicked out. I have no space for it because I'm always bringing in new shit. That's why I don't like remembering lines. I do a movie or I do a TV show. I remember the lines. As soon as it's done, I erase it. It never happened. Ask me to do that scene again 2 weeks later. I have to relearn that scene.
Right.
Why?
I'm the same way.
Because for me, I only have but so much storage space in my brain. I'm a writer. So I'm a writer for myself and others, nigga. I do a big verse. I'm only big enough, my brother. Nigga, that's the way I write. Like I hear you work with me on a movie. I'm like, yo, say this, say that. Because in the house of the movie, if it's funny, the movie's funny. We all win. I don't give a fuck. I'm not holding on to material. How many times I'll be at the comedy club, be like, yo, Justin, you know, it'd be funny if you did this. Right. And same thing, you'd be like, yo, man, that'd be funny if you did this. You're working on your writing skills. Don't hoard material. Write new shit. I've written so much new shit that I got 6 hours of material if I want to. I could shuffle a deck and be like, let's talk about it. And if I don't, then I could stand on the stage butt naked with nothing and create new shit based on my truth.
I heard Chris Rock say that about people that do the same set for years. And he's like, yeah, them jokes got them to where they at in their career. And because they hoarded that material, that's why their career only went to that point. Right. In the career, right. In the artists that keep creating and keep developing other material, that material go take you to the next level.
This was crazy. Nobody even seen my best me yet. Right? I'm putting it all together.
I've seen seen it. I've seen some nights, man. And I don't think your best is being captured in your specials yet.
Oh,
I've seen,
but Justin,
I've seen those nights when you're on a whole nother level, a whole nother stratosphere.
I'm learning
to
put it all together. Here's what you learn, because you're watching the experience of me in creation. Now, when you actually go to film something, you learn shit. Right. I learned my first 2 specials, I did something very wrong. I killed on all those specials. Mm-hmm. Killed. Stand ovations, rock. But I filmed 1 hour and 40 minutes. And I tried to do like I do with my movies, which is put more and more jokes in. And the more jokes you put in, the more laughs you cut out. Okay. So if I let it breathe, your special can only be 1 hour. I filmed 1 hour and 40. So instead of taking big chunks out, I was trying to put more jokes in.
Oh, okay.
Which hurts the breathability of the experience. So I only did 2 specials, and I'm glad I did 2 specials because I fucking learned so much. Now, next time I film a special, I am filming 1 hour. And whatever that hour is, that's what that hour is going to be.
Hour of destruction.
Cut 5 minutes out of it. Absolutely. Because I was trying to do more, but that's what you learn, right? And if you're afraid to, that's why I say people ain't even see the best me, because I'm putting it all together, because I'm not just a nigga doing stand-up. I'm not just the writer. I'm not just the producer. I'm not just a guy, like I'm in the editing room. I'm doing it all. So all these different parts of me are growing and learning. And then one day, boom, you put it all together. But if you wasn't afraid to go out there and do your shit, you couldn't develop. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I've been learning and growing in front of America's eyes since I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
That's what people have not seen. As somebody that they've watched literally from the inception of starting in the business to the development of an artist through a 30-year period. I've done that under the radar as a star, never having the moment where you're like, yo, he's that nigga. Why?
That's what I want to talk to you about.
But here's why. Because I've been just one of them niggas developing in so many different ways that when my time comes,
right,
all these other niggas that I've created, all this other me that I've created, from the dramatic artist to the nigga that could do multiple characters, to the nigga that got multiple specials, to the nigga that's written, starred, and produced multiple movies, nigga, so it's all comes together, and then it's like, yo, that's a beast.
I want everybody to know, because I know Marlon, we know each other very well. He doesn't feel he's ever been considered like that dude in Hollywood.
Never. I don't want to be.
This is what I be trying to get him to understand. And I hear where he's coming from, because he told me what he meant by that. And I want him to explain what he means by that. You have classics, bruh. There are A-list comedians and actors that do not have classics under their belt. They have successful box office movies, but they're not classics. You have classics, bruh. To me personally, that supersedes whoever someone may feel is the top dude, bruh. You can't, because classics goes down in history.
There is no top dude. It's all a perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. So if you're saying that, then that still states my point then.
No. There is no top dude, right? And that's what Hollywood has done to us for so long, is we only think there could be one nigga at a time. But we're better, bigger than that. We're a bunch of artists that respect each other's development. And when we talk about being anointed or being that dude, it's when the industry finally goes, okay, we're going to bet on you. You're going to get the best scripts with the best directors, with the biggest budgets, and we're going to make this happen. You get the fire. We're going to put you in the biggest theaters with the biggest budget to promote this shit.
Do you feel you need that? Or do you feel like yourself? Do you feel like you need the industry validation, or do you already know that you are that dude? Is what I'm asking. Because to me, you are that. You've been that dude.
Have you watched Genius?
Yes. Kanye, yes.
Right. I know what the fuck I am.
Okay.
Don't ever think I don't know what I am.
Okay.
I am not too humble to be like, nigga, I'm nice.
Good. That being said, do you feel like you need you need the industry's validation though?
But did Kanye need the validation? No. That nigga was nice. That nigga sat there with Mos Def and them niggas and spit verse, and it's like, yo, that nigga sat there with Jay, but he needed a nigga to be like, I see why he was screaming, you ain't got the answers, Sway. I get it. There's a Kanye in every nigga that's brilliant.
Right.
I know I'm brilliant. You just going, who's the deep pocket that's gonna be like, nigga, are you sitting there going, nigga, I can make you $100 billion. I could knock on every fucking door in town and be like, nigga, look at my shit. I can make you $100 billion. Like, nigga, for real. And if you look at my career, I've made a lot of people a lot of money.
Do you feel overlooked by the industry though?
But I'm at the point where I'm now at that place in the matrix where shit is moving slow. Not only got to develop me, but I know when the next niggas is ready. I know what to do with the next niggas. Here's what we're going to work on that. All right, be a little patient with that. Do I think I'm ready for that? Absolutely. If it was 10 years ago, nah. I feel like the artist that I've been developing to become has caught up with the businessman, has caught up with the writer, has caught up with the actor, has caught up with the nigga who could actually put on muscle and keep it, who's caught up with a nigga with a beard, who's caught up to a older man who's more appropriate with a big female audience that understands how to not go but too far and pull back a little bit and be respectful, but yet still be edgy and crazy. There's a development of every artist, and there's a time. And so I'm not looking for opportunity because I create my opportunity.
Right.
But you do need the anointment and the attention of all those that are great in town, because you can only do but so much by yourself.
Right.
So when you put this great talent with a great director, with a great script, in a great fucking in a great movie, with a great producer, we doing incredible shit.